Welcome to another episode of Thank You for Your Services podcast. We are separated today because Tom,
I got the bug.
yeah. And we always talk about how annoying it is now getting COVID.
Dude, that's like I've been thinking about this episode for 4 days now. I don't have much else to think about, but I get it now.
About what?
About the well, I get the inconvenience of having it. And now I understand why people who have had it in this context are like, I don't want to get it again. I don't want to spread it. I want to be blah 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 blah, because it's just such a pain in the balls to like move life around. Like, luckily I had PTO to burn, so I'm
It seemed like you kept telling me you felt okay. Like it seems like you didn't have it that bad.
correct. That's another thing. I felt I felt better this week than I did last week.
Yeah, that's insane to me because when I had it, I I had every symptom possible. Like I went blind in my left eye for a day. I was dizzy every time I moved. It was hard to breathe. Like I couldn't sleep. It was like, oh my God. I have like this sounds so lame, but I think I have long COVID, they call it, because I haven't been the same since.
Hmm.
I had
Then
the what was the vaccine that they got rid of? Oh, Johnson and Johnson.
they straight up got rid of it.
Yeah, like they don't give it to people anymore. That's the only one they offered us overseas.
That's the only one I got.
That's the only. Oh yeah. So that's like not the good one to have, I guess.
That's the booster I got too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh okay. Well, hopefully, it seems to be working out for you because I got a booster when I came home, and I don't remember what booster I got. I think I have it on my card, my vaccine card.
Yeah, I have mine on. It's the Janssen one. I have it on my vaccine card out in my car. I drove I drove like over an hour to find a Walgreens that had one, and I got it. But oh, so the inconvenient part of it, like, I just like I played it safe. Like, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't even order food. I just like stayed inside for the last just shit that I have here. Luckily, I was smart enough to do a lot of grocery shopping on, like, I guess, like, some day before I started isolating, because I had plenty of food to eat, and I didn't go anywhere until I started testing negative. But yeah, either way, like uh my mom got it too, but my dad didn't get it and Mel didn't get it, and the four of us were together for 2 days,
Wow.
which is even crazier. I have literally no symptoms at all, but I thought at first that right. At first I thought I lost my taste, and that's when I was fucking worried, because I read about those side effects lasting like months
That
for
lasted
some
for me
people.
almost 2 months. Yeah.
You couldn't taste anything at all.
Mm-mm.
See, I thought it was that because I couldn't taste much, but it turned out I was just really congested,
Yeah.
because I started taking Sudafed and this other some kind of Mucinex generic from Walgreens. I took it like clockwork every 4 hours for a few days, because I wanted to make sure it wasn't the COVID that was making me lose my taste. And then my taste came back like the other day, and I made sure yesterday because I got Indian food, and I was like, this will be the ultimate test, because it was really spicy, and I was feeling it, and I was like, oh, we're back, baby.
Dude, it's so funny you say that. So I don't do well with spicy stuff, like I never have. and we were talking about it today because we were talking about Indian food, and there's a Mexican place right near here that I absolutely love. It's probably like my favorite restaurant or favorite place to get food from. And when I had COVID, I was like, okay, Liz, get me the spiciest thing you possibly can. They sell this hot sauce with the burritos when they, and you have to put it on yourself, and it's very spicy. Dude, I dumped that whole thing into my burrito, had no effect on me. It was it was insane, dude. Like I lost every symptom humanly possible I had.
That's what I was like. I was on the verge of doing that, like testing myself with spicy shit because I don't I can endure it, but I don't enjoy spicy stuff really. And that's why I went for vindaloo yesterday, which is a spicy dish. And luckily it was back, but like for a couple days I was drinking Dr. Peppers and they tasted like nothing. And I was just like, this is so depressing. I understand why people hate this illness now.
Oh my God, dude, I was fucking miserable. I don't do well when I have to like sit also. So like, yeah, I was going out of my mind. I still exercised every day with COVID, but I would have to like do it in like space it out because like I would get dizzy if I stood up for too long.
That's another thing. I haven't been to the gym in days. I've just been going on walks.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Luckily, the weather's been really nice the last few days.
Today it was 62 degrees out.
Uh-huh.
My mom out for her it was her birthday a couple days ago. I took her out to breakfast and I bought her a vacuum cleaner. Yo,
nice. What kind?
A Shark.
I have a Shark. It's good. Solid vacuum.
That's what she wanted. So, but
it's no Dyson, but I have one too.
It's no Dyson.
I'm gonna get one.
Recently, I keep seeing like middle-aged guys in these like fucking Jurassic Park hats. Have you been seeing that?
No.
You know like the guy who was the scientist that created Jurassic Park who dies and what is it, Albert? Liz would know. That's her favorite thing of all time is Jurassic Park.
You close the door, please. Thank you. Sorry, what?
No, it's oh my God. Anybody who's listening to this who probably knows is screaming through the microphone or whatever.
It's not the guy who plays Newman, right?
No. Liz.
Yeah.
What's the doctor who created Jurassic Park?
The actor?
No, just the
good-looking guy?
No, the old guy. The old that guy's brother.
Yeah, Sir David Attenborough.
Yeah. What's the guy's name though in Jurassic Park?
Dr. Malcolm.
No, Dr. Malcolm is Jeff Goldblum.
Dr. John Hammond.
John Hammond, the John Hammond hat. I keep seeing these fucking hats pop up everywhere. Like, I don't know when the memo went out that all these guys just decided to wear these hats, but I haven't seen them before, and now I can't stop seeing them.
And now there's an influx of them?
No, it's like they're Crocodile Dundee. It must drive their wives like insane that these guys are wearing these fucking dumb hats. But
well, remember how we were just talking about last week how like Liz has the wherewithal to be like, don't wear some shit like that, or like, yes, that's good to wear. Clearly, theirs don't.
Or they're just over it at this point.
Yeah, they just like don't care.
Let him fucking wear whatever he wants.
Can you imagine?
But I don't think these guys are adventurers.
Oh, no.
I don't think these guys are going out of their way to dig up any fossils.
Oh, no. They got the hat buttoned up on one side.
But yeah, dude. Dude, and I can't stop seeing it now. And every time in my head, I'm like, I want to fucking see you walk through a jungle. And you know what? Not even just walk through a jungle. I just want to watch you walk a mile through a forest, and I don't think you'd survive.
1 mile. One singular mile.
Yeah. My mom and I were talking. My mom is, very much a boomer. She's a nice lady, but we kept talking about how last Christmas Eve, I kept telling her to drink water when she was drinking.
Yeah.
And she fucking got dehydrated and passed out on my couch.
Yep.
And we were talking today. I said, Mom, why does your generation hate water?
Dude,
She didn't have an answer, but she didn't deny it. I don't understand why the boomers hate water.
Dude, I turned that discussion into a clip today.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny you say that.
It's funny, like, I was talking with my mom about it at breakfast this morning. And, yeah, she has no answer. But they just never drink water. It's always got to be mixed with something.
Yeah, like, it's so good by itself.
Yeah, I know. It is. It's the perfect drink. I mean, it's it's our life source.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, what's this? Episode
53.
3, yeah. Okay. Man,
That
a whole year.
That means that this episode marks one entire year of making episodes. It sucks that we have to be separated, but we'll be back to regular scheduled programming next week.
Yeah, next week.
And in the coming weeks we're going to do some fun stuff.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh, I messaged Roxy today, our friend from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's going to do my mom's eyebrows. My mom's getting her eyebrows redone.
Oh, that's awesome. And that makes perfect sense because her studio's up there. So
Exactly, yeah. So
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of their
Love Spell.
Love Spell. Shout out to Love Spell. They do microblading and they do tooth
gems.
Yeah, tooth gems. And
I think they're gonna do piercing eventually and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Permanent makeup. I know they do lip blushes and stuff. Shout out Love Spell Beauty, friends of the show.
Yes. Yeah, she's cool. I think my mom will be more comfortable going to a female-run place too.
Absolutely. Plus, those like her and Danielle are both awesome. I like them both. I like them both a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have them back on the show someday.
People and business people.
Yeah, we should have them back on the show someday to talk about.
Oh, I would love to. Definitely would love to talk about Love Spell and their transition into owning a business.
And getting out of the business that they're in.
Yes. Yeah. Are they fully out now?
They're working on it.
Yeah. Good for them, man.
And it sounds like they're excited to do so. So shout out to Danielle and Roxy for all their ventures. I wish them good fortune and all that good shit. Love Spell Beauty.
So
Norristown, somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's not far from like Delco area, I don't think.
Yep.
So, yesterday at work, me and my buddy who does jujitsu also, who's like twice my size, we were just scrapping. He keeps getting me with this fucking leg sweep. Oh my God, dude, I went down hard. I was like, I thought I messed my leg up like really bad, and I was okay. I'm fine today. But I ended up going to jiu-jitsu last night, even though I messed my leg up, and I got my ass kicked almost every single time. I think I made 2 different guys tap once each, and that was out of like 10 times. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am terrible. But
man, I wonder if it's your school. You keep getting your ass handed to you at this school, man.
Well, you'll see, because you're gonna come with me next week, right?
Yeah, next episode we're gonna have even more to talk about. I'm excited to do it too. I want to see.
I'm gonna see if we can have the coach on our podcast.
I'll just ask him when we're there.
Yeah, Coach Steve. He's a good dude. I used to cut his hair for a long time and stuff.
Yeah, he's cool then. He's probably fine.
Good guy. He's been fighting like his whole life. But we learned this move, dude, and there was actually one I can do, like, that I can remember, where you do like it's like a superhero fucking move. You do like a front flip, and then you like grab their ankle, and as you come up, you like take them down. Dude, I'll have to show you next week when when you're there. It's I think you're gonna have a lot of fun. I think you're gonna get. I was telling my friend yesterday. I said, hey, my friend is coming next week. I think he's gonna be really into this. Talking about you, because I said I showed him bike riding, and now he does marathons.
They're triathlons. They're not marathons.
Whatever.
I only did a half marathon. It's not the same.
Okay, I don't know.
It was very boring.
Dude, work this week was there barely anybody was there cuz it's like in between Christmas and New Year's.
Dude, same. That's why nobody gave a shit that I was gone.
Oh yeah, yeah, you picked a really good week to get COVID, I'll tell you.
I did. It's almost too convenient.
I know. Um so yeah, this week was barely anybody showed up, and when they did, everybody was making fun of me because I can't like sit still. I just want to work, and everyone kept going, look at DiDonato, look at DiDonato. Because I was sitting there, I was or standing there while everybody's standing around talking, and mind you, we had started work 2 hours prior. This is now 8 a.m. You know, we start at 6. I get there at like 5:55, and we haven't done anything yet, and everyone's just laughing at me, and I truly like, because when I'm standing around, it makes the day go so much slower. I don't know, man. I was losing my fucking mind. So I'm glad.
Damn, dude, am I boring you? Fuck.
No, I'm exhausted. After this, I'm probably passing out because I'm very sore from class last night.
True.
Yeah. So damn, dude, what have you been doing since you? I'm trying to think of anything spectacular at work that's been going on, but I mean nothing really. It's very mundane. Just like I've been moving a lot of aircraft recently, so I've gotten a lot better at towing aircraft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done a couple things here and there, but obviously no work stuff.
How much pornography have you watched in this week?
Not much.
Not not much.
No,
Oh, like once a day.
Yeah, if that.
Okay, God, see if I was alone in the house for a week
With nothing to do and nowhere to be.
my left arm, let me just tell you, it would be huge. Wouldn't even be able to fit on the screen.
I think the very first day I did like 4 times. And I was so fucking
Dude, that post-nut clarity,
Yeah.
feel terrible.
I never feel terrible. I'm just like, well, on to the next thing, I guess.
Oh, see, I was raised Catholic, so.
Nah, not me. I don't feel any of that stuff. No, I like after the first day, I took a shower at the end of the day and I was like, I'm not trying to like make myself sore or anything. I'm just gonna chill.
Why is my dick the same? My dick looks like fucking Santa Claus. It's like all red and then white at the top.
Why does my dick have a callus on it?
I've got dick blisters. Oh my god. I guess that's herpes. Can you see my cat in the background just licking himself?
No, is he on the couch?
Yeah.
He's blended in.
Yeah, he's a black cat.
Let's see. The other day, I watched 2 Batman movies.
The animated ones?
Nah, I watched Batman Begins, skipped The Dark Knight, and went right into Dark Knight Rises because I've seen Dark Knight a badillion times.
Yeah, yeah. I like The Dark Knight Rises. A lot of people have a problem with that.
I don't see it. I liked it so. I liked it so much.
That opening scene in the airplane, and he just like his fucking goons like go down with the plane.
The one he's like,
oh, this is gonna be a good movie.
Yeah, he starts to put on a parachute, and he's like, oh no, they're expecting one.
Yeah.
And then, of course, all corny, he's like, have we started the fire? The fire is burning. Shut up.
I do. Remember when everybody was doing that voice? That movie came out 10 years ago, dude. Over 10 years ago now.
I noticed that. I was like, wow, this is way older than I thought. Batman Begins, too.
06.
Yeah, Batman Begins is so sick. I think it was 05.
Man, and I know Dark Knight was 08.
I think it was 07.
No, 08. It was July of 08. I went and saw that in theaters. I think I still have the ticket stub.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have the ticket stubs for most movies I go and see.
Me too. I try to keep them all.
Yeah. Was it July of 08?
2008.
Yep.
It felt 2007 to me. I don't know why I thought I saw the number 2007 on this thing.
I thought it felt 2009. I think it's because 2009 was when Joker Mania like was in full swing.
July 14th, 2008.
Yep, I saw it.
I watched both of those one night, one after another too. I was like, well, I'm not tired yet, and I don't have to be at work in the morning, so I guess I'll just watch another Batman movie. So like 5 hours goes by, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll go to bed now. I took a single melatonin, and I was out in like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, melatonin will get you.
Melatonin's great. And then, I watched a documentary about grind that you would love.
Grindcore?
Yeah.
Oh, what's it called?
It's called Slave to the Grind.
I think I know that documentary.
And well, it's on YouTube and it's free. It's like an hour and 38 minutes, and it talks
Napalm Death and all that.
They get to Napalm Death.
Yeah.
It started with
Rudimentary Peni.
It started with Repulsion.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And then eventually, like, they talked about like Napalm Death, Terrorizer, and then it was awesome. I highly, highly recommend it.
So I got Trauma now. I think I was talking about this last week, so I can watch all these Trauma movies streaming. And I've been a fan of Trauma like since I was a kid. Do you know what that is, right? Trauma? Yeah.
Toxic Avenger.
Yep. Yeah. They have a documentary on there right now about Texas punk. And
you recommended it to me last week.
Yeah, I know we were talking about it last week, but I couldn't remember what streaming service it was on, but it's on Trauma now, but I would love it if you came over and we watched it.
I'd love to watch it.
Also, have you ever heard of the band Haunted Garage?
Nah.
Okay. Off air, I'll talk to you more about them because I feel like it's something you would be interested in. Just like a cool, weird band that sort of influenced a ton of bands but never like made it big. Can I show you some new toys that I got recently?
Yeah, we got nothing but
time.
I have
a silly story. Like,
oh, I love a silly story. I'd be very interested to see this Texas punk documentary. In the doc, do they talk about Chaos and Tejas? I would hope so.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I thought you watched it once.
No,
already.
I was kind of when I found it, I was like, oh, I think I might wait for Tom.
Oh, in that case, let's get on that. Let's watch it like next week or something.
I love clowns. And I was in. So the mall has a store called Boxed Lunch, and it's all like anime, Disney, just like very pop nerd culture. Like it's.
Yes, I've been there. Yes.
So it's cool. They have cool stuff, but I found this clearance section, and there was this thing called Clown Spy, and they came in eggs. Like got you. They call them like. They're put out by Funko, like the people who make pop figures, but they make a bunch of stuff, and they're called like Pacha Pacha machines or Pacha eggs or whatever, or Pachu Pachu. I can't remember, but they're based off of the gotcha machines in Japan. So anyway, they come in these little eggs and you break them open. Well, I found they're called Clown Spy, and there's all these different like little clowns. They were all on clearance. So I was like, oh, these are on clearance. I'm going to buy 6 of them. And then I opened them all up and I was like, oh man, I feel like I should go get more so I bought the store out of all these things because they were like $2 a thing. So I only spent like $30 and I got like 15 of these fucking things, and I love them so much. Like the art style is like exactly what I like. Like it hits like all those like things in my brain that I like. Like, so I got like these guys, there's a bunch of them. But I wanted to show you like,
oh, excuse me. Yeah. They're kind of Funko-y, but not like, they don't look like pop toys. I think those are pretty cool. I bet Mel would like those too. We were talking about it. Mel loves clown shit.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, remember?
I didn't realize that because I was thinking about doing clowns for the haunt. So like
that would be awesome.
Japanese looking, like, so, and they're also very like noir looking. Like I'm a huge Dragnet fan, and I've made my own toys that are based on Dragnet. Like I've sculpted them and made them. So like he's like grayscale, like black and white. So anyway, I bought like all of them that I could, and they're all mystery. So like you get what you get, you know. But yeah, I just
Nice.
love these. Yeah. So
I
anyway,
wonder
that
if,
was like, but it was funny. Like I went up to the register, and I'm such an awkward person. Like I got up there and nobody was at the register, and then she told me that they're on clearance. I was like, and I didn't realize they were only $2 a piece. And she was like, "Oh yeah, you can go get more or whatever." And then as soon as I walked away, a giant line formed. This was like the day after Christmas. So yeah, and so the mall was like packed. And she was like, "Oh, is he coming back?" And then I ran back up there, and I was able to save it. But yeah, she was cool. Shout out to the chick at the register. Anyway, I love these little guys, dude. These are like my favorite like new toys, and they're all on clearance because they're not selling very well. So if anybody out there listening likes clowns, Clown Spy, these things are rad.
Mel was on the haunt. The haunt. Mel was on the hunt for some kind of toy. I think she might have been looking for a particular Funko Pop or something, but we found our way into that store, and I'd never seen it before, so like it's fairly new. I think it's by the AT&T store, kind of like where the eyebrow threading place is, I think, or something. No, it might be on the other side. It's
Spencer's.
Yeah. It's definitely on the AT&T store side.
I only go to the mall a handful of times throughout a year.
Yeah, same. I might go once.
Yeah.
I can't stand going there anymore. It's not the same.
When we were younger, the mall had the giant Hot Topic, and that was awesome. You could get everything there, dude. What happened?
Nothing, just a fucking Adobe pop-up ad. Shut up, Creative Cloud. I don't care.
Fucking you pay all this money for Adobe and then they still give you advertisements?
Well, they want you to sign up for Creative Cloud.
Oh, fuck.
Which is like more storage, and there's like more there's a lot of useful things on there, but it's nothing that I use. That's why I got Premiere specifically.
Man, oh man.
But yeah, Adobe is something. What was I gonna say?
Oh, Mel wanted a Funko Pop.
Oh, she at like a. Nah, but we found our way into that store, so I have been there once before, and she got something else while she was there. I gotta ask her when she gets back. Freaking. Oh God, I'm blanking. Fuck. I was just about to talk about it a second ago. Oh, I was at a yard sale or something. She found this like huge, like 24 by 18, or some huge picture size thing of 3 clowns, and she has it hanging on her wall behind her bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not like, I don't find clowns creepy or anything. Like
I think they're hilarious.
I just like don't care. They don't do anything for me, so it's not something I would buy, but it's a cool piece of decor. I was trying to see if she had a picture of it, but I'll show you some other time.
Oh, I'd love to see it. Like I showed you my video game I've been designing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a clown. But right after you left, I figured out a piece of code that I was fucking up when you were over here, and I've been working on really hard on it, but I haven't been able to work on it all week. So tomorrow is like my day to work on it all
Nice.
day. And
Are you guys off on Monday?
yeah, we're off Monday as well, so I get a 4-day weekend this weekend, which is amazing. I've never
That's
had a
dope.
schedule this good in my life.
It makes you work harder, doesn't it?
Oh, I think so. For me it does. It inspires me to but it makes a lot of people lazy. So
Not me, dude. It like having the right balance of away from work time and work time makes me work harder.
I agree. I'm excited that my employer will give me this time off so I can get my brain okay. I had a couple of license plates.
Yeah, I got some too.
Well, I have one that just said Road Pal, which I thought was weird. And then today I saw one that said Prodigy.
Oh, like the group,
I fucking guess. I didn't know there was a group named Prodigy.
The Prodigy was a rapper.
Really?
You know that song, "Smack My Bitch Up"?
Yeah.
That's the Prodigy.
That's the Prodigy?
Uh-huh.
So who was his bitch and why did he smack her up?
I don't know, but I don't want to be on the receiving end.
I don't either.
Then again, he's dead now. So
Is he?
yeah, he died a few years ago.
Them bitches smacked him back.
Somebody Somebody smacked him back for sure. Was that it? Just those two?
Yeah. I haven't been out as much.
Me either, but I have some in the can that I forgot about. I have one that you're going to love.
Okay.
I saw this on a Cadillac, so think about that.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. You're never going to see that. It says Caddy B.
Caddy B?
Like CADI-B. How good is that?
Oh.
Like Cardi B, but it's a Cadillac, so it's Caddy B.
That's hilarious. I fucking hate Cardi B with all my...
This one I saw leaving work I guess not a few days ago now, but it was a while ago. Hot Stuff.
It's the...
HOTSTUF. Hot Stuff.
Are you a fan of hot sauces?
It's fine. If it has a great flavor, I like it, yeah.
You know, I always love going to True Value to get... I'm sorry. Yeah, True Value.
Mm-hmm.
I always do that. But now it's become Ace Hardware. But they still have like that hot sauce section.
And the soda jerk section too.
Yeah, yep, that's right. I always thought that was so cool, dude.
Yeah.
There's the one hot sauce that's like shaped like an outhouse. So like this is one thing. This is like another reason I could never get into spicy food, because it makes you shit your brains out. And I never understood why people would want to shit their brains out. Like even in the hot sauce design is a toilet because it knows you're going to shit your brains out. So I just never got it.
It's marketing directly towards that. My dad is one of those hot sauce people. Like the hotter, well, I'm so jealous of people that have that gene. Like the hotter the better, and they get that like endorphin rush out of the hot stuff. I wish I had that because it's something to deal with their Elliot's over here. It's something to deal with their flavor palette, and it's like theirs is a little bit more broad, and I wish I had that so I could enjoy more food.
I'm so basic with my food. Like I had a eggplant parmesan like pasta last night, and the tomato sauce like makes me get agita so bad that it kept like most of the night.
That's such a shame. Well, I mean, tomatoes are so acidic. I kind of understand, but like some of the best chefs in the world have that thing, like the hotter the better thing.
Dude, so my buddy works over, I won't say the name of the place, but he's a bartender at this pizza place. I work with him every day, but he has a second job because he has like 2 kids now. Stuff.
It's Domino's.
Constantly working. No, it's not Domino's. And I went to go visit him last night on my way home from jiu-jitsu because he was like, come on, order from my place. Order from my place. I was like, fine, I'll fucking order. So I got this eggplant parmesan. First of all, the girl on the phone I was ordering from, she must have had a learning disability. Like, I said that order 20 times, right? And she kept being like, she would do this thing that annoys me that people do, where like, she'd be like, what can I get you? And I'd be like, can I get okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, can I get eggplant parmesan? She's like, and then like, I was like, I had 2 things I said, eggplant parmesan, and I asked a question, which was my fucking first mistake because I was on the phone for way too long. I asked, is there meat in the sauce? Can I get it with just no meat, just regular marinara sauce? So she's like, okay, so you want meat in your sauce? And I was like, no. Like I put it so clear, and I said 2 eggplant parmesans. Wouldn't you fucking know? Like after that whole terrible phone experience, like
You only got one?
I only got one.
Fuck.
And my buddy brings it out to me because he's not the one that took my order. He was like, "Why'd you only order one?" I was like, "I didn't."
I didn't.
And he was like, "Oh." I was like, it's cool. Honestly, the thing was big enough that it was fine for me and the wife. But yeah, I was kind of she kept like interrupting me to say like, "Okay, go ahead." And like while I was talking, and I was like, "This isn't a phone connection thing. I know that it's not." She's just like really slow as a person and had me repeat it a million times, and I was like, okay. And like I can't complain because it's holiday season. And then I went in there to pick it up and I was
Well, you can.
yeah, and fucking the people next to me were so fucking annoying, dude. This guy kept talking about the Jackson Inn and he was like "Oh, Jackson Inn." He's getting all drunk. He's like, "Yeah, I just don't like to go there cuz I might run into somebody I know." And even his girl was like, and I said the same. I was sitting there and I was like, well, it's Delaware. You're always going to run into somebody you know. Because I was already just like heavily fucking annoyed at these people. Wouldn't shut the fuck up. And he was like, yeah, but, and then his girl was like, who are you going to run into that you don't want to run into? Because he was like, yeah, he has that type of humor where he has to let everyone know what he's thinking to think it's, you know, people with the type of humor that would be funny in a movie, like a family friendly comedy, but they like, it's almost like they think a camera is on them. I don't know how else to explain it, but he was doing.
It's main character syndrome.
Dude, yeah, where he says a thing that he wants everybody to be like, you did what? Like
laugh track.
Yeah, like he said this thing where he's like, yeah, I couldn't go there because I would end up getting in a bar fight, and that's no good. And I was like, oh my fucking god, dude, you pussy ass bitch, you would lose a bar fight in fucking 20 seconds. So then I'm just sitting there in silence. I'm like, please God, like either run me over with some magical car that crashes through this stupid pizza restaurant, or fucking hopefully this guy dies of a heart attack. So
oh dude, don't.
Girl is like, who would you get in a bar fight with? Like, she's probably just like annoyed at his shit. And he's so loud, dude. He's so loud. The whole restaurant could hear him. And he's like, maybe my best friend's ex? Because he like got his friend to stalk her. And you just shouldn't stalk people. And I was like, oh my God, I bet it was you. I bet it was you who was stalking her. First of all, do you ever meet guys that they're like, look, people of different sexes obviously can be friends and good friends and stuff. But like the guy talking to his girl about his best friend being another girl, you could just see the fucking, like the life in her eyes just starting to dim. You know what I mean? Where he's already drunk and loud, and I'm just like, okay, so this guy's best friend is a girl. Like, do you ever think he's just like, yeah, I need time with Katie today? And you think like I bet his girl is probably so fucking like, this fucking Katie, you know? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe that's
there's no way she liked that.
Yeah, I'm old fashioned.
I was gonna say,
and that was a girl growing up. But then we tried sort of dating, and it kind of fucked the friendship. But I mean, it's just like it happens.
It changes everything.
Yeah. Did you ever? Has that ever happened to you?
I've had homies that have stayed homies forever. So no, it hasn't. It hasn't happened yet.
You never tried dating one of your girlfriends and then you just fucked up the friendship?
No, I set boundaries like that in my head as to not do that because I don't want to fuck up a good thing.
No, I understand that. I've been able to do that, but there was one that her and I were like every day hung out, skateboarded together, did everything together for like a couple years. And then like we like tried, and then it was like, oh, it just fucked it all up. Yeah.
I was going to say earlier, don't wish too hard for the car to drive through there because there was a pizza place in Wilmington that a car drove through.
Was there real? Oh, I remember that.
It was the Grottos, I think.
No, yeah, this isn't really Wilmington.
Oh, well, either way, different place, but cars have driven through that pizza place.
That is true. That's right.
So don't wish.
Whose mom owned a Costa Rican restaurant on Kirkwood Highway, and a car fucking drove through it like 6 years ago.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude.
What an unexpected thing, too.
And like, if you saw where this place was, you're like, how the fuck did a car even get over there?
People, what the fuck's his name? What? Life finds a way.
Oh, fucking Dr. Malcolm.
Yeah.
It's just Jeff Goldblum. God, you know, I watch a lot of 80s movies, but when you watch like prime 80s movies, like the ones everyone remembers, like I like shitty movies, but like when you watch like St. Elmo's Fire or like Pretty in Pink or any of the Brat Pack John Hughes movies.
I love the John Hughes movies.
Me too. I do too, but I start to notice how irritable 80s guys were.
Yeah, they were bitches, right?
They were, dude. They used to get mad over everything. And they would like stomp around and make a fuss.
Dude, they were such bitches.
Right?
Yeah.
Those are Gen Xers, yeah.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah, no.
Dude, well, one of my favorite movies of all time, a John Hughes movie. Remember Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Of course.
What a fucking wimp he was.
You think Cameron was a wimp?
Yes, he was such a baby.
I'm trying to think. Well,
he was
his dad.
He was clearly going through like depression too, but still, he was a fucking baby.
Cameron's where I learned to do this.
Same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I talked about it on I think our first episode that I studied that scene until I learned how to do it.
Me too. I used to rewind the tape all the time until I could learn how to fucking do it.
I just watched him and then I did it over and over in school one day until I got it.
Yep, same. I love that movie, dude.
That's one of my all-time favorite movies. My sister gave it to me on VHS for Christmas one year when I was very young, and I was like, "Wow, what an incredible thing she gave to me." I mean, she showed me Mad Music when I was young too, so she did a lot for me. But Ferris Bueller is like number 2 in my life. Oh, there she is.
Oh, wait, Mel. I want to show her my clowns.
Oh, honey, come over. Huh? Come on over here. He got some clown toys that he wants to show you because you like clowns.
Tom said you like clowns. Look at these awesome clown toys. Look at these awesome clown toys I got from that place, Boxed Lunch.
Oh, cute.
Dude, Clown Spy. Look at this. I don't know if you like. I love clowns. A little.
I like the black and white ones.
I know they have a bunch of black and white ones. Anyway, just wanted to show you some clowns.
I'm gonna eat my food now.
Okay. Do you happen to have a photo of that clown picture above your bed?
Oh yeah, sure do.
I'm dying to see that. Or I told him about that. I want to show him. Yeah, fucking somebody built different over here. She's been negative, just like my dad.
Yeah, dude, Liz never caught COVID when I had COVID.
I guess.
Blessed and highly favored, they'd say.
Maybe even God's favorite. Just kidding.
Oh, that reminds me. Liz showed me this thing last week. Do you know the rapper Drake?
Yeah, I do.
So he made some song with some other rapper.
I have a photo that I took.
Oh wait, is she showing it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody.
No, some guy named 21 Savage.
21 Savage, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
They turned it into a meme because it was silly.
So you already know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I've been known.
He's like dropping it down.
We're talking about
Do something for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, Liz showed me. I was cracking up, dude. That was hilarious. Oh god, I cannot see that in the least. Nope, it's just getting worse. Okay, hold on. Oh, I love that photo. I love that picture, rather.
I thrifted.
Didn't you found it at a thrift store, right?
Yeah, I kept coming back and it was just still there. And then the last time I went to that thrift store, I was like, it's still here. It's mine. I have to take it home.
Mm-hmm. It was meant to be. It's big, too.
Yay!
No. Enjoy your pho.
Oh, you guys got pho tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Well, actually, we got honey grow, so close, but no cigar.
Now, let me think. Let's see. That's
Fucking grinds my gears is
let's hear it.
so my mom so my mom always has a problem with smokers, right? Everything is like, oh, I can smell the smoke from here. Oh, they're a smoker. And like me, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life and it's never bothered me. She used to smoke.
It's never bothered you?
No.
Wow, that's crazy. I hate it.
Cigarette smell?
I can't stand it.
That's so crazy. Dude, I've dated smokers, multiple smokers.
Me too, I hate it.
You know what I can't stand is alcohol smell. It makes me want to vomit. Like, it makes me sick when I smell it.
Alcohol smell is so understated to me. I can like if you know how like when it well, there's some people when they approach you and they're visibly drunk, you can smell it on them. It has to be so extreme for me to like notice it. Maybe I'm just the dumb sober guy that I don't pick up on it anymore, but cigarettes is so much worse and more potent to me.
That's nuts, man. And I got a huge ass nose and I can't, like, the cigarette, I'm breathing it all in. But no,
Yeah, no,
cigarettes
like-
never bothered me. But alcohol smell actually, I don't know if I associate it with throw up because we've grown up going to punk shows our whole lives and, like, literally just throw up all over the floor and drunk punks and shit. But
I guess. No, you don't like a smoker's car doesn't bother you?
never.
That's so crazy. I hate that smell.
Okay, so I guess it's just me then.
It must be. And like their clothes
What'd you say?
and like their clothes.
Yeah, no, it doesn't bother me.
Dude,
I can smell it, but it doesn't gross me out.
it doesn't gross me out. I just don't like it.
You know what fucking grosses me out? Everybody at work dips except for me. It
Ooh.
fucking... Dude, and they carry around fucking water
God.
bottles or Monster Energy cans or whatever, and they spit in them all day, dude. It's so
Dude.
disgusting.
That gives me the ick beyond ick.
Dude, I hear you. It grosses me the fuck out. Like, even, I don't... But
I can't fathom that. I cannot fathom that.
oh, dude,
And
they'll
kids are
take it
doing it
up
in
on the birds and shit with, like, everything. Like, everybody's got their fucking dip bottle.
And like kids are like doing it in school and shit. Oh god. And when I went to school, there may have been one kid who did it one time.
Right, I know, but now they're all... Dude, that and fucking vaping...
Vaping's everywhere.
Just, if you're gonna vape, just smoke a cigarette, dude. Like, vaping has gotta be the lamest fucking thing.
I'll take a vape over a cigarette 100 times out of 100.
You mean the smell?
Anything. I don't care how corny it is. If it makes cigarettes go away, so be it.
But it's the same thing.
It's not though, because you can't tell if you can, like, unless a person is vaping in their car, like you can't tell that it's a vapor's car.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean for you, it's not the same thing because of the smell.
Yeah, or like the way it permeates them. Like cigarettes will change your tasting palate. Like they can't taste certain things because their mouths are so fucked up from smoke. And like maybe it's from like a couple years on the road too. Like when we would have to crash at somebody's place who was a smoker or somebody who lived with a smoker, and then we leave, and the next day all of our shit smells like their fucking smoky cigarette smoke house. Oh my god, I hated it. Oh, I hate it so much.
But I don't know, dude. The vape, like like it's so funny. Like people are like, "Well, it's healthier than cigarettes." I'm like, well,
It's not.
that's completely false.
It's just different. It's not healthier. It's different.
Yeah, it is. It's literally just different. It's just a different form of cancer you're breathing in.
There's also different dangers with it too, like the ones that malfunction and explode through people's heads and shit.
Wait, what?
You never heard that?
No.
I've seen X-rays of like of a malfunctioned vape that exploded and went through somebody's head before.
What?
Yes, like a little cannon.
That's incredible.
So think about that.
I am. That's comedy fucking gold right there.
I mean, I guess a cigarette smoker could, in theory, fall asleep with a cigarette in their mouth and burn their house down.
Yeah, that's definitely happened before.
I don't know. No, I'd take vapes over cigarettes for the rest of my life. But like with anything, it's the culture behind it that just sucks so bad.
Now yeah, I know. Now you've never tried a cigarette either, right?
Nah, I tried one time, but I didn't even inhale because I hated it so much.
Yeah, it's just like the whole idea of breathing smoke in always freaked me out. And then I tried smoking
couldn't-
pot a couple of times, really like once. And I was like, I was just like, this is so disgusting. I can't even, like, I don't know how you guys do this.
The cigarettes I hated so much more. I literally took a puff, and I was like, nope, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah.
Because I was like with my like skateboarding like troublemaking friends who all already smoked, and they were like fucking like 15 with full on smoking habits and shit.
Oh yeah, same, dude.
I tried pot, I think 5 times, maybe 6, but each time was like a different intake method. So I tried a joint, I tried a blunt, I tried a bowl. I never tried a bomb. No, it was 5 times because then I tried those things. The first time I ever smoked, I tried it off of an aluminum soda can, the classic first try shit. And then the last time I ever did it, I did a vaporizer.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
It's a little different than a vape. If anybody, I'm sure everybody knows what a fucking vaporizer is, but I got so out of my mind high, and I hated every second of it. I was like, this isn't enjoyable like at all. I was fully self-aware, and I was like, this just sucks. Weed is dumb. And I just never did it again.
So I can't remember if I told this story before, but I'll tell it again. So I remember like my friend had bought pot, and he was like, okay, we're going to sneak out tonight and smoke it. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I'll make a bowl. Well, I fucking had like clay in my house. And this is like, I'm like 14 or something, or maybe even 13. I don't remember. I must have been like 14. Anyway, so I had clay, and I was like, oh yeah, of course. They're made out of clay. 200 IQ over here. So my dad's still at work. I make this bowl out of clay. And I probably made it wrong, but I made like a pipe end and then like a bowl end, and I put a hole in it and stuff. And I put it in the oven thinking like, it'll harden. It'll be perfect.
Not a kiln, but an oven.
No, an oven. Let me fucking tell you, this clay melted all over the oven.
Oh my God.
Scrambling to clean it up when my dad is, and like I hear the door unlocking, and I'm like, no. Melted it all over the place. And I was like, I think I like told my dad something stupid, like, or maybe I didn't even say anything, and I just like waited until he went upstairs to go to the bathroom or something, and I cleaned it off. Oh my God, it was so fucking funny, dude.
He's just like classic Matt, up to his fucking crafts again.
Remember, like, we tried, we tried smoking out of like computer paper. Like I didn't even know anything about it, and I was like, this is so stupid. Oh my God, dude. It was so funny.
No, of all of the intake methods, I didn't like any of them.
Yeah, drugs are just never for me, and alcohol, but whatever. Alas.
And then we arrive at 30 plus years old, and we're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't care if people do them or anything. It gets annoying when people like I work with, they're like they're cool about it, but like overseas and stuff, it was like non-stop fucking questions about it. Anyway.
About the burp.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Should have did it in the microphone.
Nah.
So, I'm very excited for tomorrow morning. I want you to be done quarantine, so the next meeting we have, you can come and we can just discuss, like, because we're gonna go over storyboard stuff tomorrow, And because I want you to be so for the listeners, I started writing a short film.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this a project coming, both of us.
Yeah. And Tom lately I've been noticing is getting really fucking good at camera work. Which I learned at a young age because I used to do, and I was in film classes and stuff at my school and everything. Like, my school offered that. So like, I loved like cinematography and stuff, but like Tom's getting really good at it. And I was asking him if he wanted to do camera work for this movie that I've been writing. And it's going to be like a trauma film, like over the top, kind of gross and stupid, but I just want to make it just for fun. Shit. I want it to be, 10 minutes long at the most and just like a goofy film. And my buddy, who I'd love to have on the podcast, Reggie, is going to star in it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I don't really want to give away what it's about.
Don't give away anything yet.
Okay. So I'm excited about it. So tomorrow morning, I'm getting together with a couple of friends, who are going to be in it, and we're going to go over some storyboard stuff and how it's going to go down. Because I have the story already in my head. I just need to write the dialogue. I have some of the dialogue written already, but I want to finish the dialogue and go over everything. And yeah, it'll be fun. And I've made some movies. I made some music videos. I made one last year. I made one this year. And the one I made this year is actually really good. I really enjoyed it. And I showed you that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one's really fun. And yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
I won an award in high school. What?
Yeah, video project coming from the two of us.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
It will be awesome.
I'll probably do the music too, and actually, I would love your input on the music.
Yeah, we're gonna go hard.
Yeah, and this will be a fun little. We'll put it out. I don't know what I want to put it out yet on, but it'll probably end up on YouTube or something.
YouTube, dude. That's the only way.
If I can submit it to Troma, and see if they'll just put it up on their streaming service, I'd rather do that.
Man, what if Troma hired you one day?
Bro, that would be...
Would you work for Troma?
The problem is with Troma, you don't get paid for like working on movies until you start like you have to do like an internship first, and you have to go through like movie making boot camp with them. Like I listened to this podcast all about Troma, and one of the guy who runs the podcast, he's been involved with Troma for years, and he started out as being like their blood guy, and he didn't really get paid. Back when they made the movie Poultrygeist, which there's a great documentary for free on YouTube, all about how these people, when they were making that movie, they had to like sleep inside like an abandoned McDonald's and all this shit, and like they rent for like 3 months straight just on the floor. And like I think like one of the guys anyway, you go through like crazy shit. It's literally like it's like living really tough for a while.
It's trial by fire.
It is trial by fire. And the cool thing about Troma is they want you to now make your own movie so that you can distribute it through Troma, and then that's how you make your money. Because they teach you everything you need to know about filmmaking, but they do it in a fucking nutshell of a way. Like you don't need to go to film school. And Tarantino always said it best, like you don't need film school to make films. Like you just do it, which is what I've always done. Like I made movies as a little kid, like a ton of movies, and I used to have to edit through a fucking VCR. Like I just did it, and then I went to film class, and I really more understood editing on a digital platform and all that shit. Now I'm interested to see like if you sat down and edited with me, because you've been editing on Adobe Premiere, right? Mm-hmm. And I've always used iMovie ever since it came out. I've used iMovie. And I'm just interested to see what you think, because like I'll do green screen with iMovie and stuff. But anyway, I don't know. This is probably boring to the listeners, but there's going to be lots of blood in this movie. There's going to be lots of grossness and some awesome shit. So I am excited.
Yeah, look forward to that coming sometime.
Yeah, I'd like to start filming, as soon as it's springtime, as soon as we get some sunlight and it's not terribly cold outside.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Most of it in my basement, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Now, unfortunately, I have no work stuff to get into this week.
I know.
I already got into everything, so this is a short episode.
I don't really have work stuff either, because it was a weird week where like we like left early yesterday, and we just kind of like we got a lot done, but it was a lot of like like we couldn't like start a lot of shit just because we have to wait until this Tuesday to start it. So I don't know.
And are you excited for a new year to start this week?
It's all the same to me.
Yeah, it's just another fucking day. Dumbest holiday of all time.
Fucking New Year's resolutions.
Kiss my ass.
If you're not doing it before, you're probably not going to do it now. But whatever. I don't want to be negative. If your resolution is to get in shape and all this stuff,
Just do it.
Just do it.
And keep doing it.
Year to do it. Just do it.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for the day off, but I don't care that it's another year.
Look, dude, I like holidays because it means something to somebody somewhere, and that's like for me, like there's people that can't stand Halloween. They're like, I don't get it, it's stupid, and I'm like, and I don't even understand how that brain function works. And we don't get off for Halloween, which fucking I've talked about it way too many times on the podcast, but it drives me up a wall that we don't have off for Halloween because it should be a federal holiday. But anyway. So if it means something to somebody, and that's important enough to have off. Servers and people in the service industry this week, I am praying for you. That's all. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I feel bad. I can't even imagine the bullshit right now. I can't imagine the bullshit. I've been there with you, but we were in a restaurant today and we were talking with the servers. They seemed like in high spirits, but I gave a gigantic tip. I gave almost 100% tip to the server today, and I was just like, whatever, just go have fun because I know it's been shitty.
Yeah, keep putting that good. Keep live with abundance and spread goodness around, and it'll come back to you. It's some like metaphysical like hippy dippy shit, but it happens.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I don't really have much else. So this has been Thank You For Your Services podcast. Follow us on Instagram, thanksforyourservices_podcast. I'll be putting clips up there as I always do. You can find links to all of our podcast platforms and our YouTube channel and our TikTok page, and anything you may want to listen to us on is in the link in our bio. That's at thanksforyourservices_podcast on Instagram. And then if you're not a social media person, is there an option for them, Matt?
There is. You can contact us on our email. You can write in. We'll read your email on the podcast, no matter if it's fucking hates us or loves us or it's fucking pictures of dicks in leather jackets, which we've gotten before.
1 year in. 1 year, 2 emails.
And that is ThankYouForUrServices@gmail.com. You're spelled UR. ThankYouForUrServices@gmail.com.
That's the one.
Don't forget to plug your other podcast, Tommy Two Streets.
Oh, yeah. For all silliness and stand-up comedy, hardcore music, my podcast is called Irrelevant and Illiterate. I do it with a friend of the pod, former guest Dennis from episode 38, I think. And that show is a lot of fun. The episode that came out last week, we went over like our top 3 favorite things that happened in 2022, sort of like a retrospective. So check that out. Yeah, Irrelevant and Illiterate. What do you say? Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and
hopefully your year starts off well too.
Yeah, shit hasn't been too fucked up for you.
Yeah. Oh, now that I got the antibodies, I'm ready to fucking go.
Antibodies.
Bye.
Thank you for your services.